Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We are on a 3-win streak. It's a start. It's not good, it's a start. All we can do is build ourselves back up here. Buttercup baby, just to let you down. VB9KJZPE with some TNT. And, like, pretty poor stats. Also, Mom's Perfume for some charm tiers, I should say. You know, just in case. I thought that was close enough to the secret room, but might as well, you know, we're not going to get a whole lot of value out of it if it just explodes out of nowhere. And then we have our choice between 3 different big rooms. I am going to choose the smallest big room. Actually, streamer, it's half the thickness of a normal room, but twice the length. So in terms of surface area, it's okay. You got me, all right? You freaking act smart, Poindexter. You got me. I can't deny I was mathematically dishonest about the size of these rooms in order to make the situation seem more dangerous than it was. Inflate the urgency of the situation, as it were. I'm really hoping we come into our shop and there's actually a good purpose to buying something. Because we could use TNT to blow up this man and also the donation machine. Is Piggy Bank worth it? I sort of feel like this early, we might as well. We can always blow up the donation machine again, like, on the next room if we really, really want to buy a Spirit Heart, for example, which is something that I could see us being interested in. I will admit that even more so than our last run, little snowshoe there, or snow shoveling, even more so than our last run, in fact, quite a lot more so than our last run, we're in a very, yeah, I knew it. We're in a very dangerous spot early. We have shit damage and a bad spacebar item. And not really a whole heck of a lot going for us, in all honesty. However, this item room could change everything, and it has helped. Whether or not it's changed everything, I don't know if I'd go that far. I'm going to save our bomb unless we find a tinted rock and use it against the boss, because, quite honestly, kind of scared about our inability to really hurt things right now. Okay, this is definitely where we use our bomb then. Give me small rock. Gave me 2 Spirit Hearts, which is not small rock. Feel like quite the idiot for taking damage against flies multiple times on this floor. Got 2 keys out of it. We also have a golden key. Where the heck did that golden key come from, man? I don't remember that. Try to get this as close as possible to the stone chest, but to be honest with you, I don't know if it's actually possible for us to land this and blow up the stone chest at the same time. It was not. But if we get a bomb, fantastic. Oh wait, we got another TNT charge. I'm confused, but happy. Cricket's head. We got a bomb. And a penny. Don't forget about the penny. But, the bomb's the, quote-unquote big deal here, I suppose. 2 hits to kill a dip, not good. Not good at all. What I would like for the first time in 3 runs is to possibly not fight Krampus. Oh my god. Not fight Krampus in our first deal with the devil. And instead... No tinted rock in here. Instead, actually get the ability to trade some of our very precious HP away and pick up an item that grossly improves our damage. I mean grossly in a good grossly, you know? I'm going to throw a bomb down here just because it's a lot safer to blow this up via a bomb than any other mechanism. TNT being the obvious one. And we'll come in here, we got Steven. Try to walk him around this explosive barrel. Otherwise, this is going to be a long fight, man. Come on. There we go. We've hit him at least. It didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. Oh, it's not charm shots. They're fear shots. Not that this makes an enormous difference. Although, to be honest with you, with me doing next to no damage, I might prefer that they were... charm shots so that maybe our enemies could hurt themselves. Or hurt one another, rather. I was gonna say, one Steven's gotta be close. And we just get this guy trapped against the wall. Obviously, we're not gonna get a DPS upgrade here, except indirectly, I guess, Little Steven counts as one. And you do get Little Steven, like, 9 times out of 9. Why wouldn't you use 10 times out of 10? You've just fallen victim to a fallacy, my friend. There's no difference, mathematically speaking. 10 out of 10, 9 out of 9. At least if we're talking about, you know, just an abstract sample here. I would like to do this, but I don't want to do it yet. I might want to wait until after the deal with the devil, or see if we get like a teleport card or something along those lines. I hope that this will blow this up, which is a sentence that should trouble you when I say it. We should know that it'll blow this up. Okay, we got 2 bombs out of it. Dude, 3rd Tinted Rock. The worst of all the Tinted Rocks thus far. Please just give me Small Rock or 2 Spirit Hearts. Or a Golden Chest, I guess, but those are your options right now. Ah, shit. We did not get hit. I'm surprised. I'm going to use 2 keys to open this. It's a 4-room. This is potentially very interesting. If we don't like what we got, why don't we change it? If your world is all screwed up, rearrange it. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Honestly, I don't like what I got right now. I'm going to try to change it. Is my world all screwed up? Well, I don't know. That's like a little grandiose, but I'd still like to rearrange it if possible. You know, sometimes your living room isn't all screwed up, but you still just get the urge to rearrange the furniture. I mean, I don't. I'd be happy living in a freaking, you know, milk crate furniture, but, you know, some people do. That's alright. Don't sweat the damage too much. That's horrible. Okay, thank you for not fucking me there. Dude, so many fucking, golden chests. What's going on with that? I know that we have TNT, by the way. I know that it's dynamite. I know we have TNT, and I know that it can win the fight. I know it's a thunder load? Is that what he says? I'm a thunder load. Oh, watch me explode. Thunder load? That's not a good nickname. Alright, well, I'm trying to get in here to use the actual TNT. There we go. Probably shouldn't, oh my god, that damage, man. Probably shouldn't be standing right next to it. Finally, we've killed the one that was giving me the biggest problems. We got a Spirit Heart out of it. What a time to be alive. We do have 15 cents now. Do we want to go to our shop or item room? That's a tough question, honestly. I think we go to the shop because if there's a key and a 15-cent item, we can use our TNT to get value out of it. I like these a lot. Yes, okay, this is good. So do this, grab your cash, take more, sorry, there's options. Also pick up a key. I mean, maybe even want Pandora's box, but let's see what's in our item room. It is BFF. Is that worth, you know, the time investment that we've made here? I don't think so. Let's come back down into this room. Excuse me. Let's come back down into this room, re-roll these. You know, okay, I'll tell you what. Let's go fight the boss first, see what we get, see our deal with the devil. We got 3 bombs in TNT, so we can probably get some good value out of it and not die on the boss fight, presumably have enough to get a deal with the devil afterwards. It's just a regular old monstro fight. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, please come closer to this TNT. Thank you. I fucked it up. That's okay. What about this? That one did do damage. I'm gonna use my last bomb to do this. What in the world did I get hit by there? And was it Carmen Sandiego? Okay, we did at least hit with those 2 bombs. I can be happy about that. Good God, though. Please. Give me one powerful run today. Not even overpowered, just powerful. Uh-huh. Hey. Hey. Okay, yeah, we definitely want Satanic Bible. Then we can take Abaddon. Then we use Satanic Bible. Set for HP. I think we want to re-roll everything else. I don't think it's good enough. But from an HP perspective, obviously we're in a much better spot than we used to be right here. Okay, come down here. We're going to re-roll these. See what we get in our item room. Theoretically, I guess we could see what we could get in our shop, but it doesn't really matter much. Item room. Please be a Tears upgrade. Tears upgrade. Ooh, Midas Touch is majestic. There's nothing we can do with it right now, but it is beautiful. If we can get like a unicorn stump or something like that, that's lovely. Now we should have 2 new items to choose from on our boss fight. I really didn't want Pageant Boy. I thought about it because we could get Pandora's box out of it, but with an adequate spacebar item as is, what do we care? I think we'll go PJs. Basically stacked up on HP. If we had Poison Touch, I would be real tempted to just walk straight into enemies over and over here. Because of our Midas Touch obviously killing them and then possibly being able to get the benefit out of walking into them regardless. Okay, a little silly here with the damage. It's okay. What are we looking for now? We still need tiers. Like, our damage stat as a result of Abaddon is not amazing, but I can't complain as much as I can complain about the fact that our tier stat is just shitty. Well, this is a great opportunity, actually, for us to get Poison Touch, and we could test our theory that maybe it's worth walking into enemies with Midas Touch, getting fat stacks, and, okay, disregard. We got infested, which is fine, and happy to have a key. Probably going to use that on our item room, based on the fact that we don't have quite enough money for our shop. But honestly, we will get enough money for our shop, so maybe we'll consider it. And we can always sacrifice damage for access, because we'll get HP back. Or sorry, we'll get money back, I should say. Alright. Shoot a few of these. You shouldn't be taking damage here. I almost took damage there. Let's just choose to ignore that. Strength card. Makes the deal with the devil cheaper. World card. World card. Makes our secret room apparent to us, which is really the big value here, but the strength card, free deal with the devil, would be nice if we can make it happen. Let's check out our shop. On our shop is not anything that truly appeals to me, so we'll just buy a key. And I'm going to go to our secret room, which I actually felt was probably down here based on the room that was to the right. Blank card, strength card. Right now, we don't need this, but it could be good. Like, blank card combined with a lot of stuff is obviously amazing. Right now, I don't think this benefits us enough to be excited about, but we could get there in the future. Like blank card, Joker, blank card, Yera, blank card, Perthrow. These are all valuable. We've gotten a decent chunk of value out of Satanic Bible already. Mostly Abaddon is responsible for our HP, but the Satanic Bible, little like topping off now and then has been good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Tarot cards, well, we can at least get one more crack at getting something. We got 2 of hearts. Not really interested. I think that's probably going to do it for this floor in terms of trying to make blank card work. I mean, we need to get a bomb as well, but that's usually fairly easy to come by, except when it isn't. Oh, well, there you go. We're so close to this actually being the very slightly overpowered run for where we are in the game that I desire it to be after kind of struggling somewhat with the last 2. You know, we have Deal with the Devil precedent. All we need is a rogue Deal with the Devil here. One that we maybe don't deserve. Range or keys plus luck. I'm going to take keys plus luck. Head down to the next floor. Save our keys. Don't crack any golden chests with them. Not yet, anyway. Absolutely check the curse room, though. And we find ourselves in a very similar situation, but a teleport card here is very nice. High Priestess. Also probably better than Strength, depending on what we're using it for. Temperance. Doesn't do much for us right now. I do want to do that, but I'd rather teleport out. Not just out of laziness, but honestly, like, our damage still fucking sucks. Not our damage stat, our DPS. It's rare to, like, whenever people talk about Northern Lion luck, it's usually, you know, oh, Mom's Knife 3 runs in a row, GG, he did it again. Oops, I'm an idiot. Hey, I placed a bomb on the ground, it found me a free black market that contains all the best items in the game. Like, that's the joke, right? I'm aware of the joke, I'm hip, I'm with it. How do you do, fellow teens? But, I'm sweating it a little bit here, because the last few runs, Northern Lion luck has meant something altogether more sinister. No huge damage items, or one damage enabler without anything to really back it up. You know, we get a 20/20, but we don't do any damage. Something along those lines. So for now, I'm sweating it, honestly. I wish that I weren't, but I am. Please, thank you. Might as well pop this right away. And blow that up, and at least this made this room easy. We don't have any ability to blow up the donation machine. But we could, again, walk into enemies, Midas Touch will give us give us money, and Piggy Bank will give us money as well. So if we really need money, we can do that very easily. Oh my lord. Honestly, I think I kind of hate all of these books. None of these are good enough for me to feel excited about the opportunity to pick them up anyway. Okay, you know what? Walk into those guys. Why would you ever do that? Well, we have a Spirit Heart back there. So I actually kind of feel like, you know, we wait for these... Oh, I got hit by an enemy that does 1 full heart of damage, which was not intelligent of me, but... Still, my heart is in the right place here, I think, and that basically if we have extra HP, let's convert it into money. And our shop has Sackboy. All of a sudden, shit's starting to look real right here. Like, oh, Golden Bomb as well. All of a sudden, we can start to imagine pretty easy wins showing up. I mean, the Golden Bomb is beautiful, but the big thing is the fact that I can, you know, actually have HP to leverage. And again, there is that Spirit Heart back there, but Sackboy is going to be a huge get for us. If we could get, like, 9-volt, Nun's Habit, and or, like, any combination of these three, and or the AAA Battery Trinket, all of a sudden, I'm not going to be shooting anymore, or at least until we get higher damage, I'm not going to be sweating shooting anymore. I am just going to walk into enemies and ruin their fucking lives. Take all the money that I could possibly get. Hopefully, you know what? I'm even going to do it here. Because look at what we're gaining every time we walk into an enemy. First off, it's going to kill everything else in the room. But look at the sacks that we're getting. We got High Priestess, we got the Chariot card, we got the Magician. We want High Priestess for now. And yes, we're sacrificing HP to do this, but... It's, as of right now, it feels worth it. Capricorn is awesome. This is going to help us out a great deal. And finally, I can at least feel some relief from the damage that I've taken, or the damage that I've been unable to do recently. Now, this is not going to be like your prototypical, oh, we got boss rush, haha, we won sort of run, but we're not too far off from being almost an assured success. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but imagine we get 4 red heart containers and then Bloody Penny. All of a sudden, we're walking into enemies all the time, we're getting all of our red hearts back, and we're at 99 cents and doing 99 damage on contact with enemies, like, per tick. So, at least I think it's per tick. After all that work to take damage was very silly, but... Again, anything that incentivizes this, Poison Touch, Nun's Habit, etc., would be BEA beautiful, but... No guarantees of that yet. We do have a good chance at a deal with the devil here, though. Ooh, good stuff. Okay, take the speed, I think, instead of the HP. I think we take the Guppy item. I absolutely think you take Gimpy, because it incentivizes walking into enemies. And I think you take Little Brim as well. And then you roll Satanic Bible as you head down to the next floor. Now, we're getting a little dicey on the HP front here, but I think that this is still... like, substantially more than worth it. And the Little Brim pickup short circuits our need for damage improvements, which is lovely. Now, we should probably slow our roll a little bit on walking into enemies, but admittedly, once we get a little bit more HP, I'm going to be much more aggressive about that because Gimpy is going to hook us up, man. We've had a luck upgrade, maybe 2, I guess, if you count Lucky Pennies. Can't remember if we've had a lucky penny drop. And if we could become Guppy on this run. Sorry, when we become Guppy on this run. It's the power of positive thinking, man. Change reality with our fucking mind. Let's do it. That's telekinesis, Kyle. Nothing there. That's okay. We're not in dire need of HP. And we probably will never be again, on this run at least. That's my hope and dream. Do have a Tinted Rock. Check that out. Small Rock would be huge. Spirit Heart is also quite nice. Remember, we got Sackboy. I'm kind of waiting on Sackboy's usefulness to really show up, but we've had it enough times that I believe that it will. And this is exactly why you want to do this room. Look at these battery charges. Look at them! Okay, I'm not going to pick up any of these batteries yet. It's a little min-maxy, but it is sensible as well to just wait. Excuse me. Until we actually finish this room, because we're going to get them anyway. And now I would actually love to see some Emperor cards. Of course, they all come down at the same fucking time. Okay, we're done. Use that. This is going to take us almost back to full HP. Temperance, not interested. Not interested, really, at least. And like a 48-hour energy? That can't exist here. But Empress, Empress, Temperance. We'll take Empress. Empress, Empress, Temperance. unsurprisingly difficult sentence to say. Look at that, man. Gimpy gives us a Spirit Heart, and then we get 3 battery charges, a key, and a rune out of having taken damage there, and we're back to full HP already. Algiz strikes me as being disgustingly good here. Let's make our way towards, I mean, $3 bill is great when it works as well. Come on, let's turn the guppy corner. Come on, turn the guppy corner with me. I guess we shouldn't have even done that yet, but I'm starting to think that maybe immediately we just start walking into enemies. Our odds of getting battery charges are too high. Too high to, you know, be concerned about our HP at least. So, yeah, I sort of feel like we just start walking into enemies at all times now, and then using Satanic Bible when we're lower on HP than we'd like to be, I guess. Which is not going to happen too often. Now, admittedly, I fucked this one up, but, you know, we're going to get battery charges eventually, probably. Yara rune is what we stick with. Judgment. We have an Algiz rune, so it'd be silly not to at least try to get something out of this Judgment. And, of course, I would really like it to be a syringe. If we could get a syringe, I would be happy. If we can get a syringe, I would be... Oh, it's a speed plus damage upgrade. Getting real close to spun here. Don't bother me at all. I would like Gimpy to pay out, but it don't bother me. Hive Mind's great. Might as well buy the battery charge just to be safe. We'll take the key because we might need it for the future. All right, we're starting to roll here. This is a very powerful run. And honestly, these speed upgrades are really proving their usefulness right now. Then I can hit more enemies with my Midas Touch invincibility. I don't really want to walk into weak enemies. Like, maybe that's my principal weakness right now, is when I see a weak enemy, I'm like, why walk into this guy? He hasn't done anything to deserve this. He's just living his life here. That was a horrible bomb that managed to find a secret room. Is that a sign? Everything's coming up roses for us here? Yeah, but is it going to be like La Vie en Rose, or is it going to be like Pete Rose? Because, like, there's a little bit of a tragedy in there somewhere. Wait till he splits. Run into them both and end their lives. Beautiful. We will take a passive ability to fly over Black Powder, although admittedly with our speed, Black Powder could be pretty good for us, but otherwise fairly irrelevant. And the only reason that we're not, like, guaranteed a crack at boss rush here is because the first floor, well, the first 2 floors really, were so slow. But now, all is forgiven. I forgot we could fly, so I actually walked into that. Not feeling super good about that play. Guppy items, please. Curse of the Tower. You know what? Absolutely give us Curse of the Tower. We're not immune to bomb damage, but we gain value every time we get hit, so I think there's something to be said for at least trying this. Excuse me? You can't be frozen by Midas Touch because you were already afraid? Have you never heard the expression frozen with fear? This is my favorite Disney film of the last 5 years. Gotta say, our damage is still relatively bad, but... You know, okay, let's not belabor the point, you know? You're not garnering much sympathy at this point. You're almost invincible. You know, our damage is still pretty bad. Sometimes $3 bill doesn't give me Death's Touch. Ooh, life's hard. You know what? Again, we can't stop Bob's Rotten Head from showing up. So if it's going to show up again, it's probably going to show up again. We could pick it up for the Bob transformation. I'm not sweating that one too much. If you're going to make me re-roll my run, I will do it, but please don't make me. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm enjoying a run that's at least semi-powerful. I can see forever. Battery charges have started to dry up a little. This guy's not frozen with fear either. I know we can see forever, but I figured, you know, save ourselves a little time here. The relic, I mean, I should be really excited about picking it up because it fits in exactly to the strategy that I've been adhering to for quite some time here, and that strategy is walking into enemies and then gaining value out of it. Once every 4 rooms, we're going to gain back a... Thank you. We're going to gain back a Spirit Heart. So even if we find ourselves in kind of an unstable economy here, it really doesn't matter because we'll be able to turn it around regardless in all likelihood. Justice gives us a battery? No, but it does give us a spirit heart. Functionally very similar right now. I guess our boss room has to be, like, directly down here. You know what? Absolutely. Did get hit twice, but look at that. Okay, we're getting hit a little more than twice, but spirit heart, 3 battery charges, and a tarot card. The Lovers, which is not good, but could have been. Could have been. Excuse me, I don't want to deal with your shenanigans right now. Can I speak to your manager, please? Kind of like, you know, get a move on here a little bit. I will go back for that key. A big room? After all of the rooms we've been through so far together? Just give me, I was not going to say Hagalaz. I was going to say give me Onsus. And then I was going to say give me Shelter by the Rolling Stones. What a haunting performance of that song. I'm not going to do it, but good memories from being really bad at singing that in Rock Band. Excuse me? I knew you were going to create a turret as well. It was just too dang easy. Okay, watch battery is no good. Hagalaz, this was a terrible decision. Blank rune. I don't know what it was. Dude, seriously, let's finish this off. You're getting a little too hoity-toity with all these leftover rooms and whatnots. You're a magician. Joker? Chaos. I don't think Chaos does enough for us, unfortunately, to justify the loss of the Yera rune. I love Midas Touch against Mom. No deal? Howie Mandel, this is some bullshit Mandel. It doesn't really work. I wasn't talking about Nelson Mandela. I was talking about Howie Mandel. Okay. Can we get a battery charge? Yes. Lovely. The stars. Doesn't help me. Give me a world card. That's the next big one. I'm loving... Oh, dude. Permanent Polaroid Invincibility is going to make this even easier than it already was. So that's great news. And I can hopefully stop being so insufferable in my complaining. Magician, Emperor. As much... believe you me, you know me well enough to know that I would really like to use the Emperor card here to just skip through this double floor. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Onsus, that's what we're looking for. And we were not going the right way, but it doesn't appear that the right way is very far away, so I'm not going to sweat it. Surprised this room has lasted as long as it has, honestly. We want our Yera rune back. I want my Yera rune, Yera rune, Yera rune. I want my chilies. Yera rune. I really thought maybe we'd have a chance to get a good joke out of that, but that's okay. Maybe there's no good jokes on this run, and the only thing that's good on this run is our ability to murder enemies. But you know what? That's a nice change of pace. And I'm basically at this point like, I don't even want to fight these rooms. It is more tedious than it is enjoyable. But at least we have kind of an alternate win condition here. But I would still, like, I love doing damage, man. Just hook me up with this extra damage. Don't make me go through all these freaking hoops. This run is like, what do you get the man who has everything? You know, we're just crushing it. From, like, every standpoint. Except... I would love to be able to actually, like, deal some damage myself. What the fuck is going on? We have, like, an invincible Skolex we've created that is not actually invincible. This Skolex just has a head and is now deceased. Just kill it before it can corrupt your game or something. There's still the head of a Skolex left somewhere back here. Alright, we're gonna take Cardboard Box. And we got 2 Yera runes? We might as well Yera. And then take our other Yera rune and just start cracking into shit here. Justice. Justice. No sacks, unfortunately. That's okay. I mean, we're at full HP regardless. We got cracked dice. But I don't want to accidentally reroll the Yera rune. We could take it out, but I'm honestly mostly concerned with just moving on here. We got 2 cracked dice, of course. That makes sense. Freeze. And then get caught by Curse of the Tower. Beautiful. Definitely not fighting Hush on this run. Oh, but this is the good shit. Ceremonial Robes and Death's Touch. This is beautiful. Okay. Down to the neck, up to the next floor. Nothing could possibly stop us. It's nice to know that we're probably going to be working with a slightly more impressive streak than is typical of, you know, recent memory at least. Again, like, I can't even play up any false drama or anything on this run. There's just there's nothing to be mad about, you know? Our black hearts are going to be destroying enemies on the regular. We do need to go find our Yera rune, unless we want to roll Chaos, which I can't imagine why we would. There's just too many battery charges. How are there enemies left alive at this point, is my question. I guess we only kill 1 phase with each attempt there, but still. Just keep your Yera rune. You're the last one? Fantastic. Let's move on here. Again, like you might be saying, you're leaving all those consumables on the ground. We literally have... not literally. We have close to infinite consumables on demand, whenever we choose. So I'm not gonna worry about, you know, grabbing consumables as they drop. And admittedly, this is the kind of commentary that makes you want to be like, man, I hope you fucking lose this run, because you're getting too cocky. It's not really intended to be cocky. And this sounds even cockier, but it's just intended to be like math and conclusions drawn based on observation here. We kill everything too quickly and gain too much value out of hitting enemies. Like or just walking into enemies, I should say. It's very difficult to imagine us dying on this run at this point, simply because whenever we walk into an enemy, we have like a 30% chance to generate a Spirit Heart, and also a 30% chance to generate an item that generates a battery charge, that generates a Black Heart. Every time we walk into an enemy, it creates bombs. The bombs will kill other enemies, etc., etc. Like, it's an unstable equilibrium in a very good way for us here. We're gaining more HP the more we walk into enemies, so I really just, I can't be made to be concerned about where we stand on this run, because it's just too good. Which is an awesome problem to have. It's not really a problem at all, of course. It's quite a good thing, but I do still wish that we just walked into a room and hit enemies instead, but I'm not going to deliberately handicap myself to make that dream come to life. And honestly, this is a nice situation, if for no other reason, then we are making Curse of the Tower look good. And that doesn't happen all that often, so... Oh, we almost killed that enemy before we got to hit it, but... Curse of the Tower doesn't always get a good rap, so I'm happy to see it here. Head of the Keeper is actually going to be amazing for us, because it can make even more sacks, basically on demand. So many sacks, what is this? Manhattan's famous 5th Avenue? Get off the stage! World card? Judgment card. Blow up the Judgment. Why blow up the Judgment? I don't know. Give more battery charges or something. Give me a world card, man. Yera rune is finally going to have its day in the sun. There is no escape. Okay. Let us defeat Isaac here. Get our invincibility. Walk in there. Curse of the Tower. Occasional little brim shots. Extra Spirit Hearts for doing nothing at all. This is the good stuff right here. Right here. Okay. Head downwards. So far, so good. I'm loving life. I'm just a little bit insulted that we still don't have the damage that I'd like to see. But Yera, don't forget the Yera. Cricket's Head, so good. Maggie's Bow, probably bad for us right now. Epiphoria could be good. Halo of Flies is okay. Book of Revelations is basically like getting a Spirit Heart. And Bob's Brain, sure, why not? And Eve's Mascara, again, kind of sure, why not? Is it good for us? No, it probably, if anything, is quite bad for us. But, again, if we're not at the point where we're going to be dealing enough damage anyway, who cares? And we should have enough luck to have a chance to get some decent chest drops here. I mean, in terms of the quality of the chest, we have no control. But in terms of the actual contents, those are irrelevant relative to the fact that we just, get them in the first place. Let's try the Hermit card. It has moved us one room, which is obviously not the ideal outcome here. That was quite poor, but in the end, again, it's relatively irrelevant. I don't know why I'm focusing on these sentences that are so hard to say. Finally, a room that we will kill with our tears. Out of convenience. Our chest contains Isaac's heart. I honestly, I have to, right? Because I've been cocky, I need to make it difficult on myself. Oh, also, this doesn't make it difficult now that I realize this. I'm looking at it and I'm like, this actually makes it exceptionally easy. Because now walking into enemies doesn't damage us anymore. Now, if we walk the heart into enemies, it'll still damage them. And we still get all the other bonuses that we normally get from this situation. But if we just walk into enemies, we just freeze them without taking any damage ourselves. So you know what? At least on this run, we got some vindication for an item that I think is actually usually horrible. So we got, like, some value out of that, and I think there's some entertainment value to be had as a result. Might as well take this. I can't believe there's still an enemy alive back here. This is awesome. Oh, he actually ran away from me. Nice try, Gertie Jr. You've ruined enough of my runs to know that that ain't how she goes. We don't love these hoes, we out the dough. And I'll be rolling down the street with the Midas touch, sipping on sparkling water, laid back, but also trying to maintain, not trying to maintain, trying to maintain proper levels of fluid balance. It's very important, you know. I don't want to get kidney stones later in life. That doesn't sound like fun. I think we're just going to walk into enemies until they die for the rest of our lives on this run. I don't really want the lard pickup, to be honest with you. And we are going to hurt ourselves occasionally here, but it's done either way. Beautiful. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this run, in spite of its weirdness. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.